All right, this video is going to be going over some solo ideas, things you can use in improvisation. And we're going to be using the fifth and first scale shapes for the A minor pentatonic. We're going to be playing way up here, starting on the 15th fret. So, or at least that's where the scale shape number 5 is going to begin. So, shape 5, we got 15, 17, 15, 17, 14, 17, 14, 17, 15, 17, 15, 17. And then shape number 1, the pentatonic shape most people already know, starting up here on 17. So 17, 20, 17, 19, 17, 19, 17, 19, 17, 20, 17, 20. So we're going to be going between those two shapes for all of this. So, as always with these kinds of things, set the tempo to whatever you need it to be. Guitar Pro is currently set to 120, but you can make it slower, make it faster. Either is fine, slower or faster. And then just got some things already pre-written that I feel sound pretty good. Just to give an idea of what you can do with these two shapes. And then after the pre-written stuff is done, you got several bars to improvise your own thing on top of it. And of course, you can always just mute what I have written and just improvise your own thing the whole time. All right, so let's go over the individual parts. And let's see, we're going to take it, just do these first 4 bars. So a lot of stuff just ringing out for a bit, nothing too busy. Let's play it at 60. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then, yeah, so you could also practice by going straight into this bend here, or at least taking the 20. Now, usually when I do bends, I like to just use 3 fingers. But for this, it actually feels more appropriate to have the pinky down, because I'm going to be going with the 19, 20, 19 with my 3rd, 4th, and 3rd finger. Of course, you could change that and go 2nd, 3rd, 2nd, and bend up with 3 fingers like most bends are done. But either way, let's do it again, and I'm going to end with the bend. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, and 4, and 1. All right, and let's do it at 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and all right. So next, let's actually go through just those 2 bars to practice the rhythm of the bends. And so, practicing something like this slow, it might be tough to have the bends go exactly where you want it to be. A lot of times when you're doing bends, I feel like, you're doing them fast. It's kind of like a ballpark of getting it to the exact pitch you're trying to get to. So definitely do your best to get it to bend up to the note that you want. But if it's just slightly off, I wouldn't worry about it too much. I wouldn't obsess about it too much. So rhythmically, what we got here, we're going to bend or hit the note, 20th fret there on the downbeat, and then we're going to bend up on the and. So we're going to go 1 and then that next note, you see the arrow directly over the fret number? That's a pre-bend. So basically, you've bent the note, and then you're going to pick it again. So you're going to go 1 and 2. So 1 and 2. And then that rings out for 2 beats. So 1 and 2. 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So the next time you bend up is going to be on the downbeat of 4. You're going to go 4 and that rings out across beat number 1 for the next bar. Then you release on 2. The sustain went away. Yeah, release on beat number 2. Pull off on 3. Slide on 4. So 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4. Again, let's try and get those bends better. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, next. Bit fancier here. Let's just play it at the 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and... Now, actually, it would be best to practice that and hit the next notes, or the first note of the next bar, so you can practice that transition. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, and... I goofed that up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and... So yeah, it sounds kind of weird jumping down there like that out of context, but that's the right notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. That's where I need to be. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, and 3. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we start getting really fancy. So let's go over these 2 bars here. So basically got this kind of pattern. And then we're going to play that type of pattern in 2 other places. Let me just move that up here. And then over here. So these, it's the same notes, just played in 2 different octaves. This over here, the notes are different, but the pattern itself, like doing the pick, hammer, go back and forth between those 2 strings. Sorry, that was not the pattern. Hammering on, do the hammer on, pull off, back to this string, and then back to the other string, hammer on. That is the same like pattern in terms of like doing the hammer-ons, pull-offs, and all that stuff. And then we change the ending here to kind of finish it off. Instead of hammering back onto the 17th fret with the ring finger, I'm going to go 1st, 2nd, 4th, so I can 15, 17, 20 more easily, and pull out to 17, pull out to 15. So for something like this, if you are new to it, highly recommend you work it up as 8th notes before you do the 16th notes. So let's do that first. The 8th note way. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and as 16th notes, the way it's written. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is not correct. I just played the wrong subdivision. Goodness gracious. 1E and a 2. No, that's right. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4. Yeah, that was right. Okay. 90. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 120, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. Okay, next part. Good idea to work on each one of these separately. However, it is the exact same frets, exact same fingers for both of these bars. So these are sextuplets. So just like the previous part, if you're new to this sort of thing, I would do 8-note triplets instead of the sextuplets. So basically work on 3 notes per beat first instead of 6 notes per beat. That's going to be, 6 or 3 notes per beat would be best for most people. Usually people try and jump into 6 notes a beat before they should. You could also work this up as 2 notes a beat, and that would work out fine as well. Well, let's hit both of these bars, demonstrating it as 8th note triplets first. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I am using all downstrokes here. So I am doing a little sweep going from the G string to the B string, or not G string to B string. Good Lord, I'm full of mistakes today. B string to the E string here, and yes, G string to B string here. So all downstrokes. I do feel like it makes that easiest to play. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And as sextuplets, the way it's written. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. All right, next parts got some, I like to call them unison bends. Basically, you're going to be holding a note with your index finger and then bending a string up to that same note. Now, it is good to practice like slow bends like this to try and get the note as exact as possible. However, it does sound better oftentimes it sounds better to not have the notes come together exactly, because it sounds like nastier. So you can add some grit to the sound. And that's one reason why you might want to use some kind of bend like this. So instead of it sounding like, which is perfectly fine, add some grit to it. So the notes you don't bend, you're going to hold with the index finger, bend with the middle two fingers. All right, so let's just go over those two bars. Or demo it with the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oof. Bad, bad, bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and again. 1. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and there. You know, it's never a good idea to be trying to play something and then also think about what you want to say in the middle of playing. So, yeah, you're going to have that first bend go out across 2 beats. So it's a slow bend up, and then a real quick bend up and then back down for that second bend there. So across 2 beats, and then up and down real quick, and then the next, like the 19 and 17 there, that goes for a beat and a half. So again, nice slow bend up, and then a quick up and down. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, 3, and 4, and. All right, full speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last flashy bit. Once again, working this up as eighth note triplets is a great thing to start with. So we're going to go first, third, and fourth finger for the 14, 17, 19. So the hammer-ons for both of those strings, back and forth. And we go first, second, and fourth for the 15, 17, and 20. All right, here we go. 1, 2, eighth note triplets. Now, it's not tabbed out, but ending on the 17th fret would be a really good idea. So you have a clear, distinct downbeat to finish with, and a note on that downbeat. I didn't tab that out because the next bar is where you begin doing your own improvs. Now, it's a great idea to just start it like that, but maybe you want to do something else. Maybe you want to go back to this note. Maybe you want to go back to that note or something else. Maybe you don't want to go to a note right away when you do your own improvisation. So I wanted to leave that up to you to make up your own thing as to what you do next. But again, good idea to end with that note anyway. I'm going to do that here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't like that sound. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Man. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and as it's written, sextuplets. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is not sextuplets. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now let's play to the whole thing at a few different tempos. Hopefully this goes better playing the whole thing. Because goodness, am I full of mistakes today. Good lordy lord. Okay, playing it at 50% speed, so 60 beats per minute. Here we go. Uh-oh. I have the wrong MIDI guitar muted. Okay. I muted the rhythm earlier and not the lead. There went the sustain on that. That sucks. Let's try that again. Goodness. I have not used this guitar very much in quite a while. That's my excuse. Okay, now we're going to go 90 beats per minute. And now 120 beats per minute. Let's play this at the speed, or hold on. Okay. And then I'll just do some improv of my own when it's time for you to do your improvisation. And then, yeah, here we go. Try that again. Ooh. There went my jack. That was definitely not one of my best improv sessions right there. Good Lord. Maybe I've had too much caffeine today and I'm all jittery. I'm just full of excuses. Anyway, hopefully at least that was helpful despite the mistakes. So yeah, any questions with this material, please let me know. And hope you have fun playing all the stuff.